Welcome back to Go With Us. The September details just got announced in Pokemon Go, and it's starting with a Paldean Adventure Event. This thing is going to be insane. It's arguably the best event of the year. Let's get into the details starting right now. The Paldean Adventure Event will be happening from the 5th of September, running for 5 days all the way until the 10th. We have Pokemon Go debuts, we have Golden Lures coming back, we have new shinies, and the bonuses of this event are just off the chain, arguably the best we've seen in years. The bonuses are mind-blowing. We haven't seen this in years. We have 4 times XP for catching Pokemon and 4 times Stardust for catching Pokemon for a total of 5 days. Guys, this is amazing. Do not overlook this. You can get huge gains here. And of course, those Golden Lures are coming back, which is incredible. Let's tuck into those Pokemon Go debuts. We have Fuecoco, we have Sprigatito, and we have Quaxly, and we also have Lechonk coming into the game, which can be shiny for the first time. We will also have timed research focusing on Lechonk, and we'll also have showcases focusing on Lechonk. Make sure to bring your chonkiest Lechonk to those showcases. There's going to be an introduction of a new free special research, which is going to be called Adventures Abound. The wild spawns of this event are going to be as follows. We're going to have Hoppip, Houndour, Weasel, Fletchling, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, and Lechonk. What's even more impactful here is that we're going to have shiny boosts for Fletchling, Houndour, Weasel, and Hoppip, all in the wild. Moving on to raids. In 1-star raids, we have Unknown, focusing on the letters P, A, L, D, and E. It of course spells Paldea. In 3-star raids, we have Machamp, Camerupt, Metagross, and Turtonator. Make sure to get that shiny Turtonator is boss. 5-star raids, we have something very unique happening here. In the Northern Hemisphere and in the Southern Hemisphere, there's going to be a swap over happening. From the 1st of September all the way until the 16th, we're going to have Celesteela, and we're also going to have Kartana. From the 1st to the 8th, Celesteela will be spawning in the Southern Hemisphere, and in the Northern Hemisphere, we're going to have Kartana. On the 8th, it's going to swap over so that we have Kartana in the Southern Hemisphere and Celesteela in the Northern Hemisphere. And in Mega Raids, we're just going to have Mega Manectric. In 7-kilometer eggs, hatching from those are going to be Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, and Lechonk. In Field Research, you can also encounter Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, and Lechonk, which of course can be shiny as we mentioned earlier. Let's talk about those debut Pokemon a little bit more. We're going to start off with Lechonk. Lechonk is a normal type Pokemon, of course originating from Paldea. The interesting thing about Lechonk is that it has a female version and a male version when it evolves. Next we have the grass type starter, Sprigatito, which goes into Florigato and it finally evolves into Mouscarado, which is a grass and dark type Pokemon. Next we have Juzzy's favorite, the fire type starter from the Paldea region. We have Fuecoco, which evolves into Crocalor and then eventually into Skeledirge, which is a fire and ghost type Pokemon. And lastly we have Quaxly, which goes into Quaxwell and finally evolves into Quaquavel, which is a water and fighting type Pokemon. The main thing we want you guys to focus on is the bonuses during the event. The first thing is the Golden Lures. Guys, remember, when you spin that Golden Lure, it just pumps out Ultra Balls and Great Balls everywhere. And remember, you can drop a Golden Lure and that'll last for an hour, I believe. But probably the biggest bonus we've seen in maybe 2 to 3 years is that 4 times Catch XP and 4 times Stardust, which lasts for 5 days. Guys, do not overlook this. This is probably the biggest Stardust and XP gain we've seen in a very long time. Just bear in mind that if you throw an excellent throw on a lucky egg, you can get up to 10,000 XP per catch, which is just incredible. And briefly on Stardust, the same thing applies. Guys, to have 4 times Catch Stardust with those star pieces running is going to get you in and around 1,000 Stardust per catch, which doesn't include Weather Boost, or there's permanently boosted Stardust Pokemon. So guys, that is the first part of the Ultra Unlock. Remember that there's going to be a second part running from the 10th until the 15th, I think, which we're going to break down. Guys, this is incredible. I really didn't expect that they were going to bring everything in together. The raids are great. The 3-star raids are great. The bonuses are just insane. We can't wait to get this thing going, and I think it only starts in like 6 or 7 days from now. Let's pump this thing out. Remember, go with us, and we'll see you on the next one.